Welcome back to MCOC AlBundyRules. So here's the Civil Warrior tutorial after the buff he got. I'm going to show you a quick little highlight reel of what he can do. Keep in mind, when you're looking at the damage, this is only an R3 5-star, only an R3. So if the damage doesn't look overly whelming, keep in mind this is a pretty low ranked 5-star, which he's looking like he's definitely worth a little bit of rank up now. Basically, I'm going to break down how to do what he does, and as we see right there, 47 Furies right there, can build it up, get you some dang nice damage, and it's really about managing his armor ups and conversion into Furies, and especially little by little to keep resetting the timer. So that's the big part of what he does. He does quite a bit more. Also found him some great uses for him in some current content of the game to where he really shines. But let's go ahead and get into the tutorial now. So what we have here is the armor up buffs. So part of his signature ability, he starts off with 2 armor up buffs right there. I'll get more to his signature ability later, but that's one thing. It starts off with 2. So every 5 attacks, he gains an armor up buff. So mainly just keep spamming 5-hit combos, and you'll keep gaining armor ups for every combo you do. Makes it pretty easy. You see how quick I am gaining those armor ups right there. Special ones, another good way to go ahead and get those armor up buffs. Just go ahead and spam S1s. If you're running suicides like me, watch out for that recoil. That will bite you pretty quick. Without recoil, just spam S1s all day. These armor up buffs can go ahead and provide armor up right in the last 11 seconds, but every time you get a, if you do an S1, it does reset them. So that is a way to really build those armor up buffs. Once you dash back and hold block for 1.2 seconds, that is what's going to go ahead and convert those armor up buffs to Fury. So watch when I dash back, watch I hold blocks, watch the timer, and it says armor ups go to Fury. So now in order to reset that Fury, all I have to do is convert armor up buffs again. So watch as I dash back, I'm going to hold block, and so that armor up switches to a Fury, so it went from a 5 to a 6, and the timer resets. So this is about timing, and it takes a little practice. It took me a little bit to get a little hang for it, but not too bad. It's just a matter of patiently time, either stack up a ton of armor up buffs through spamming S1 they convert, or keep continuously converting like 1 or 2 armor ups at a time. We see that I have 49 right now. There is a max of 50 when it comes to Furies, and this is where you can start doing some pretty nice damage, and you got 50 Furies going on, and we'll see the damage going on. Again, keep in mind this is an R3 5-star, but he is able to do some pretty decent damage overall right there, and he can really get going on some of these fights. Fights like this, I notice he's really good for the new EQ Tech quest, because heal block, stopping a regeneration, for techs, give them an extra Fury. So he's getting 2 stacks of Furies up there. So if you really put a little bit of time into one of these fights, you can have so many Furies it ain't even funny, and he starts doing a lot of damage. It's like he's pretty much perfectly built for the new EQ Cab tech quest. So you got him, you could definitely recommend him there. Cheese through that easy. And then we see, of course, the heal block is going to go ahead and be good for these regeneration fights. So it's simply just a matter of doing a heavy attack gets you a heal block. So it's just on command, unlimited, no negative coming from it. So you can spam heal blocks all day, every day, and you're good to go. And we'll see on these nodes as well, right on over here. And we'll see how we're just able to go ahead and spam through those heal blocks, and works nice and well. And we'll see right up here conversions, how it converted. We saw a bit ago how when this 5 was able to keep charging the Furies, they can get even extra Furies when I stop that regeneration. And it starts getting some pretty nice damage going. It was still in the process of building up the Furies, but it is doing pretty dang good there, especially for such a low ranked 5-star. Here on the immunities and resistance, so he's immune to nullifying stagger. Notice he's not getting staggered on this fight with Supreme. And the buffs and each armor up buff reduces the opponent's bleed and poison accuracy by 25%. So easy to get these armor up buffs going on. So easy to completely get nullify that as a whole. So you get some pretty decent immunities and resistance there. Only special attacks pauses armor up buffs for 20 seconds. Although it seems like that might be a little bit bugged currently. The special one, the main thing with the special one, especially if you're not running suicide, you don't have recoil, that is a great way to get armor up buffs super quick and easy. You can just keep spamming that, every time you spam it, you reset the armor up buffs, so that you could wait until you have a lot before you convert it to the Furies if you would like. Good, easy way to build them up. Special 2 is a 100% chance to burn 2 bars of power. Dealing, so the more power you burn, the more damage that is going to be done. So it's a nice little power drain you got right there. Ability, another bit of nice utility. So Silver Oil does have that pretty nice staying attack damage, but he also has really good utility, so he's well rounded right now. And so here the only can be passively locked. So this takes away 1 bar of power drain, this S3. However, if you do it while the opponent is under 1 bar of power, it will lock their power for 10 seconds. So watch at the end of this S3, we're going to look at his power bar. And since I brought him down all the way to 0, see how it's power locked. So it did a power drain on both the power locks. So if you time that S3 under 1 bar before the whole bar of power locks up, you get like an extra little bonus right there with that one. Again, some extra nice little utility here. This awakening ability, in addition to the 2 armor ups I mentioned previously, during the special attacks, inflicts a passive weakness, reducing attack by 22%. This is going to be scaled based on the SIG ability. This also works through S3, which is very unique. Can't think of another champ that can actually do some blocking through S3. So that's a unique little ability there. And here we have the synergies. On the synergies, some extra attacks percentage bonuses you'll get in there. Quite a lot of different attacks. You could really get his attack up or armor rating up if you wanted to, but nothing too great on synergy, so definitely not reliant. Tips for using him is spam those S1s and 5-hit combos. I mean, you just want to build up those armor up buffs. I mean, technically, if you're not running suicide, it's not taking recoil, you can just avoid activating the Fury and just keep activating armor ups, resetting with the S1 continuously. You can get those armor ups to 20, 30, 40 before you activate to the Fury, and that can make it a little bit easier in keeping those Furies up. Of course, if you're running recoil mastery, you don't want to do that. You could just simply get it up to a decent amount through 5-hit combos, maybe a couple S1s like you see here. Before they expire, you need to make sure you convert them, as you saw right there by dashing back, holding in black for 1.2 seconds, and they convert. So now, of course, you got to be careful in converting these Furies now, which we just do the same thing, build up another armor up buff, and just go ahead and dash back and hold block. So keep an eye on the timer to convert is going to be tip number 2. You got to keep converting. So watch the timer for the armor up. Once I want to build up my power, I'm kind of going through, I'm hitting, and then once I see that timer getting low, I convert it. So you got to keep an eye. It takes a little bit of practice making sure you're properly timing. You see that again, converting those armor up buffs into Furies until you get to the 50. I recommend doing 1 or 2 at a time. That way you don't get to 50 too quick, so you can kind of hold it for a while and you can space it out. Tip 3 is easy on command heal block. This is perfect for any of those regeneration fights. A lot of regeneration nodes out there, perfect for that. Like I said, during the new Cav Tech quest, there are nodes in there too where they get automatic regeneration, like we'll see right here in this Howard the Duck fight. And here we'll see both the self-repair and the node working at the same time or very close to each other, but the heal block stopping them both. So nice utility, nice overall champ, nice damage boost he's got there. So definitely somebody worth looking at, giving a try. Nice overall buff. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to try other tutorials, other videos. Don't forget to subscribe to MCOC. AlBundyRules. Can click on the left link.